we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, it is Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Dart exiting the pocket right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on third down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those third down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Go Silver, right? Good.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready!
Here's a design run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
It's the score, Eagles 14, Giants 3.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. point by Sanders is good. And the Giants are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Great, set. 180, 180. Delta.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
63.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Man in motion is Smith. 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
That's good. Eagles, 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again. Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Hurts again. Oh, he's got him in. That's caught by Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants' 8-yard line.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, Silver.
3rd and goal for Hurts. That is caught by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 1st touchdown this year. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss. What's to come as 4th down's looming.
Keep it going, take it to him.
The Giants sending out their punter. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Barkley. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
At the 34-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
60 bucks.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
On the jump.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants are back within 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Second and 10.
Hey, Silver. Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. the ground. It's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trim it. Hey.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Out. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
To throw on second down is Hurts. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Darius Alexander in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts. Downfield, he's got his receiver Wicks. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Now Hurts. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Remember this one thing, it is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On the run to the right. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now.
To the air once more is Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. Not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again goes Dart. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. That'll go down as an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing again, Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60
Now whistles here and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Dart gonna throw it again. Open right side is likely.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now a give on the ground, and he's gonna lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's holding at the 2. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his big tight end, Thomas Fedoni. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Brown now to return it. And he'll manage managed to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
63.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what...
Into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
First down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's third and 7.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. It's dark. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Great.
Hurts to the air on first down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On first down, Dart. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be brought down. That one good for 29.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First down 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Here's 2nd down.
The 9-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
And here we go, 4th and then 2.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll go, and here's Dart. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And we'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in the